about to enter City C.
All units, we have an attack. He's got a firearm-like weapon. Keep your eyes open.
It was crushed.
You've been lurking here a long time. Who instructed you?
No comment. That was a pretty decisive move. You know the rules here pretty well.
Because I know what you really look like. Very sorry. Some things can't be saved.
What?
Why haven't you done it yet? Now is not the time for ink.
There's no immediate threat from the existing variants in the city. At least we don't have to worry about tonight's blood moon. Some things need to be cleaned up before we can hit the road.
So what are you gonna do? Hold him alive?
I don't think he's gonna get anything out of him. The whole city of C is drenched in maternal filth. Their memories are not necessarily true.
Then what are you waiting for? Don't tell me you can't do this.
Haven't you noticed? It's funny how dirty this guy is. It would be a shame to kill him like that. You don't get opportunities like this very often.
City C is supposed to be pretty empty. Why would someone ambush you there? It's a little weird.
But I don't think anyone knows where we are. It doesn't seem like a coincidence. Tell me we didn't mess with anyone from City C.
Don't get in trouble. I haven't seen anyone on recon before. You don't know if there's 100 people in City C.
There's got to be something wrong. We haven't had any contact with outsiders these days. The only thing to talk about is the intellectual variant. There's no way they were in contact. Not necessarily. There's a maternal element of uncertainty. I'm afraid I won't be surprised what happens.
Past experience is not necessary to judge the situation here. The ugliness of City C is not comparable to that of other areas.
Maybe it's because there's too much foul in here. As a result, the rate of erosion has increased.
On the contrary, the concentration of foul water here is not high. Maybe it's the presence of the mother absorbing most of the filth here. The concentration distribution in City C is extremely extreme. The mother city center has near-lethal concentrations. But once we leave the city center, the concentration of foul water drops exponentially, like the area we're in right now. The level of pollution is almost the same as in the suburbs. This situation is quite counter-logical, because filth itself is constantly flowing. It's affected by the atmosphere, and it seeps into the Earth's inner cycle. Because of this, there is often little difference in foul concentration between different areas, except for the center of City C.
But we're a long way from the city center. Shouldn't it be safer?
It's not just the dirty distribution that's special here, and the obscene nature. The filth that envelops City C seems to have the same root as cheems. They all have the characteristic of ignoring pollution adaptability. Do you know what this means?
It means we can't stay here long.
That's right. Ignoring pollution adaptation means there's nothing we can do to slow the rate of change. The process of saccharous erosion of the brain will continue to accelerate until you become a monster. It's not too much of an exaggeration to say that coming to City C is essentially not that different from dying.
How long can we stay in C City?
Within a week without entering the city center.
Into the city center?
Less than a day.
So what you're saying is, push him as far as possible. Does that make any sense?
It's hard to tell, but it's a very complicated group of guys. In order to avoid potential risks, they rarely use their dirty abilities. This is not conducive to subsequent screening.
Stay in the highest risk of C City, but dare not use dirty. Are they here to be funny?
There's a lot of monsters downtown who feel the same way. They had to do it in an emergency.
Then you'd better keep an eye on it. I don't think Zhou Xiao can handle him easily.
You came to the base late, so it might not be clear. Although Zhou Xiao is not outstanding in terms of ability, but he has the most human experience on the base. He's never missed a mission like this since the base was founded. You can rest assured.
Well, there must be some way to stay alive.
I understand your concern for others, but some things don't have to be in your hands all the time. Don't underestimate these people at the base. They're not as fragile as you think.
Things are wrong. The knife has anesthetic on it.